Hey, you guys, let's have a chili cook-off recipe reveal. One that we can do in our own home with our own family members during this season. Now, this is somewhat of a juvenile recipe, so get your pen and paper. If you're like an aficionado chili cook-off person, you might not enjoy this as much, but for those of you with little ones like grammar school age, this could be really fun. Now, we've tried a lot of fast food chilies. Honestly, Wendy's has the best fast food chili. So I'm doing like a Sandra Lee recipe, like semi homemade. So you start off with your Wendy's chili, and we never had to ask them to add the onions and cheese. We put on our own. But you see here, I added a ton of ribeye steak. And so the thought of how you might do this with your little ones, if you'd have all these different little bowls of stuff. You'd have a little bowl of steak. You'd have a little bowl of chicken. And you'd have all the other stuff. You'd have like 2 or 3 different cheeses. And then you'd have 2 or 3 different onions, the purple, red, the scallions, and white. And then I do see they have like pinto beans in here. It appears they have kidney beans and pinto beans in their recipe. So you may want to have black beans. Also corn, canned corn. So you would have big containers so that all the kids, could use all. You'd have enough in case all the kids wanted to use from the same bowl, and you'd have some diced green chilies out, possibly some olives. I'm an olive enthusiast, so I always have olives, but I occasionally like canned corn in mine. So what you do, and then crackers. You have an assortment of crackers. You have there saltines. And they have a Ritz cracker. You might have a cheese cracker, or it's all about what the kids like. So then you have them at the counter. They each have their chili bowl, and they pour their. We always get the large chili. It's like about $3. They pour the large chili in their chili bowl, and then you have a paper and pencil with them. And of course, if they can't do it themselves, you'll have to write down the ingredients. And so then they just start creating. And Junior might put, like myself, might put steak, cheese, and maybe he crumbles up some saltine crackers or something. Or maybe he tops it off then with like parsley. That's another thing, some of the fresh toppings, like cilantro or parsley. You could write that down too. So he just had a few ingredients. And then supper time comes, and this chili cook-off time, and the kids get to present their chili to Dad and the rest of the family. And then sister, she might have had like cheese cravings. So you may have put like a ton of cheese. And be sure to write which cheese she used. And of course the onions. And be sure to write down what was the onions that she used. And then of course, whatever else. So, they've really created their own little chili cook-off recipe, Sandra Lee style, semi-homemade. And also be sure to have chili sauce if it's hot. You have to put out a warning. But if you could have a bottle of chili sauce, a bottle of ketchup. A lot of people like ketchup with their chili. Some people even like sour cream. And I've seen chili topped off with a sour cream and like cilantro grains on the top. So you could write that down if you're at a loss for ideas. But not everybody really knows a good chili recipe. A lot of times we don't have the time, but when we have little ones in the house, this is just such a fun idea. And not just the cooking aspect, but the family interaction, family activity, and also chicken. You can cut up chicken. Now, I am not crazy about chicken in my chili, but you might have somebody who doesn't eat steak. But a reminder, Wendy's chili does have a ground hamburger in it. So that's already part of your base starting off. But look at the fun, chunky meat, steak meat in my chili. I love that. So, then after the kids have written down all the ingredients in their recipe, and so they just fold their recipe paper, put their name on top, and you just keep it. And then someone loves chili. It's, oh, I love this chili. I wish I had the recipe. And then they have the recipe. So like a Dollar Tree, you know how you can get those squirt bottles? You can get the squirt bottle so they could squirt out ketchup on top. And you can have a squirt bottle of sour cream. Thin it out a little. Maybe add milk or add whatever you might need to add for the sour cream to come squirt through. Possibly mustard. Somebody might enjoy mustard on top of their chili. And then, of course, I think that the hot chili sauce would be in its own bottle by itself, but you might have to be careful with that. And I would also sprinkle, I love sesame seed for the crunch and contrast. I would sprinkle the white sesame seed on top of mine. That would be part of my recipe. And what else? I've been addicted to Sandra Lee YouTube videos lately. I just love how she incorporates so many things. How she remembers the little ones and the adults, all the different ages in the family. And that can be another fun aspect of the Chile Cook Off recipe night is what are they going to drink? I have been going crazy over those little mini soda pops. They have mini Sprite, mini Coke, mini Cherry Coke, mini Dr. Pepper. So I'm just throwing little ideas out there for you to write down on your paper to tweak it and have it really perfect for the things your family likes. And I keep forgetting those oysters. Are they called soup oysters or cracker oysters? Some people just crumble up crackers on top of their chili. What's that? I was surprised to find I enjoy canned corn in my chili. I should have brought out a thing of canned corn. I hope this was fun for you. It sure was fun for me.